Terus gue akhirnya mikir-mikir, lu kalau cuma 2 hari baca, will it stick with you? You just read it for 2 days? Not really easy. Jadi what I tend to do is I read the book thoroughly. I reread the book. I bring my iPad everywhere I go. I don't have physical books, I have e-books. Why? Because I can bring it everywhere. Now I want to whip up a quote, I take my bag, whip out my iPad, search, and it's there. Why? Jadi, read as much as possible, and don't forget to do book reviews. Right? Something that I do every single day is I meditate and I write a journal. Why? Tadi Ibu bilang be mindful, be present. Jadi what you need to do every day is you need to reflect on what you have done, what have you learned, and the book that you are reading right now, how can it affect your life? How can you use that book and apply to whatever you are in right now? Again, without the self-confidence, without the flexibility, without the without the adaptability, you won't even dare or you won't even try to apply what you read from the book to what you have right now. So the first premise is you must at least have some self-confidence. Okay? With that, you read books, you learn new things, you apply it to your life, you improve yourself. And when you increase your value as a person, whatever you want will come. Okay, that's it.
Mulai dari Bang Mao ada.
Gue nggak surprise kalau besok dia buka toko buku. Speaking of book, agree totally, buku itu paling penting. Kenapa? Soalnya menurut saya kita itu juga buku sendiri gitu. Setiap dari kita tuh buku. Dan kalau misalnya kita pengen menjadi suatu buku yang sangat bagus, perlu baca buku gitu kan, make sense kan. Dan of course kalau kita melihat hidup kita ini sebagai buku, akan ada banyak chapter. Dan salah satu chapternya itu adalah ketika kita sekolah ya di NUS. Dan of course take home message sih untuk saya ya adalah pakailah chapter ini ketika kita di NUS untuk memperkuat purpose of the book gitu. Jadi tema bukunya apa, what's your purpose in life lah generally. Kalau misalnya nggak ada purpose ya nggak apa-apa, ada buku juga nggak ada purpose asal kejual. Jadi gitu, jadi find the purpose. Kalau saya pribadi, pengalaman saya di NUS yang sangat berguna itu adalah saya menemukan passion saya yang sebenarnya. Ya, passion tuh banyak sebenarnya, tapi yang terkuat itu akhirnya ketemu di sana. Dan saya juga sangat grateful karena akhirnya saya nggak bunuh itu passion. Ya, soalnya banyak banget yang saya lihat itu orang karena memang sudah ada apa ya, mereka sangat pragmatis, akhirnya passion terdalamnya akhirnya dibunuh. Ya, dan kalau saya pribadi, saya pakai waktu ketika saya kuliah untuk bisa menghidupkan flame passion itu, sehingga itu nanti bisa membantu saya memperkuat purpose buku itu sendiri dan akhirnya kejual dan berguna buat orang lain. Ya, itu aja sih.
Sekarang dari Bang Dul.
Udah di cover nih. I think sebenarnya kayak kalian ini masih sekolah gitu kan, masih di NS gitu. Kayak you have, I think the best time of your life. People can argue gitu kayak. And use this time really well gitu kayak. Betul-betul manfaatkan waktu ini gitu. This is the time when you know when you fail. Implications-nya apa sih? Ya udah kalian go back to school the next day gitu kan. Kayak it's as simple as that gitu kayak. Risk kalian tuh nggak ada gitu, anda kagak punya gitu kan. Mungkin ada yang tapi benar-benar kayak this is really kayak the golden times, kayak kalian tuh benar-benar waktunya buat nyoba, waktunya buat benar-benar ngeliat gitu apa sih yang benar-benar kayak kalian suka dan tentunya bisa jadi karir buat kalian gitu, bisa menghasilkan sesuatu buat bisa earn a living lah buat kalian gitu. Dan benar-betul kayak I think I really recommend again one more time kalau memang belum ini, really read How Do You Measure Your Life by Clayton Christensen. Seriously gue nggak dibayar apa-apa tapi kayak seriously kayak menurut gue it's iya benar. Dia benar-benar very insightful. It's a bit menurut gue a bit neutral. Dia Christian, dia put some Christians thoughts into his books. Dan menurut gua overall it's still neutral. Really menurut gue kayak use that book and betul-betul dipakai buat reflect. I use that and it really helped me a lot gitu. Dari yang gue nggak tahu apa, gue juga masih nyari gitu. Gue exactly what I want, but I think it has helped me a lot to shape my life. Good.
Tepuk tangan semua. Lalu untuk Bang Indra.
Oke, kalau dari saya sendiri ada dua, boleh ngomong dua message?
Boleh.
Ada dua key message I like to share, I think untuk anak-anak muda. Yang pertama, found your anchor. Sorry, bener sakit banget. Oke, yang pertama, find your anchor. Find your anchor. What do I mean with anchor? Your core values. What you stand for. Kayak ini sangat penting. Soalnya kayak life is always changing, but you need a foundation to stand firm on. It can be a religion, it can be anything you want, it can be a philosophy, but whatever it is, hopefully it's something eternal. Okay? Untuk gue pribadi sih, it's a religion. Okay, I'm learning, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to make that my foundation. So have a foundation. Negativa. Itu a practice dimana kayak many times in life people try to add things to their life, and they end up like getting too many things to handle. Ya kan? Bayangin lu bawa sekilo sayur, sekilo terong, sekilo apa, nggak mungkin kuat kan? Tapi lu bayangin, kalau misalnya you can cut down all the waste in your life, you can become a productivity geek like Norman.
Okay, you can read the 4-hour work week.
Apa benar?
Lalu apa namanya? Keep cutting down waste. Tapi if you keep cutting down without putting in anything, what are you left with? Nothing, ya kan? So that's why you need to keep expanding, you need to keep learning, keep reading, keep meeting new people, keep exploring ideas, keep experiencing things. And whatever it is, make it past the test. Satu, is this in line with my anchor? Dua, is this who I want to be? Is this in line with my vision? If either one says no, cut it out. Fear negativa comes in. Tapi kalau enggak, keep it, and keep it. And you invest in yourself, and like compound interest, you make money gitu. Banyak gitu. Jadi kayak it's about like compounding the virtues. Tapi kayak at the same time you have to cut down the vices in your life.
Tepuk tangan dong buat ini. Jadi gue kayak represent Windows, thank you banget udah mau nggak alumni sih. Udah mau I mean kalian merasa ini lah ya, semoga kalian benar-benar kayak inspire, terus banyak kayak input masuk dan banyak kayak hal yang kita bisa kayak open our eyes lah. Dan I think this is a very good platform di mana kayak kita bisa belajar banyak lah ya, from each other gitu, from fellow Indonesians, no matter how old we are, and kayak banyak kayak maksudnya sebenarnya gue jadi MC juga, I mean menurut gue yang kayak paling untung banyak gitu loh. So gue ngobrol dulu sama mereka sebelumnya dan kayak beneran gue juga belajar banyak lah, dan gue respect banget dengan orang-orang seperti ini, dan I hope you guys have the same attitude like I do. Kayak kita keep on learning, always thirsty, stay foolish, dan I hope you guys go home with something in your hand, in your heart that can change your life in NUS juga. So thank you buat semuanya, tepuk tangan dong sekali lagi.